What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations, where Greg and I ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
So look forward to these nights, and I'll sort of keep saying it. Love the thought-provoking questions.
Yeah, it really makes you think on a deeper level. You haven't been asked those questions before, or you've never even thought that way before. Right?
So as long as we've been together, we still get to learn more about each other.
Yeah.
I like that it's so just real. Because, we're pulling a question, reading it for the first time, and getting that authentic response.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, but we get to learn more about you guys.
Seriously, comment down below. Let us know your responses to some of these questions.
All right, you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh, I'm so ready.
Okay, first question. Who would you like to play you in a movie?
Oh, that's an easy one.
Really?
That's an easy one. Wow,
What?
easy. Tika Sumpter.
Who's Tika Sumpter?
The really pretty black actress.
The one you were showing me kind of recently.
Yes. Yes, so it's the actress.
I just thought of one. Sorry.
Okay, yes, Tika Sumpter. We recently spoke about her. I think she's a beautiful actress, and if I were to choose anyone to play me, I think it would be her.
Okay.
In a movie, yeah.
That's fair.
I like that question. You know what's gonna be so interesting, guys? When you tell us who should play you in a movie, it'd give us an idea of perhaps what they look like.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit, because people are like, oh, so people say I look like this person.
Is that what's making you pick Tika Sumpter?
A little bit. Didn't you say I kind of resemble her?
Okay.
Maybe not. Someone said
No, that's
Amaya resembles Tika Sumpter.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh, she's gorgeous. That's such a beautiful
No,
compliment.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think you resemble her to some extent.
Okay.
But sometimes you want to be portrayed a certain way in a movie. So because you'll see, have you never watched a movie where a famous actor played this person in the movie, and then at the end it shows a picture of that real person and they look nothing like the actor or actress?
Yeah, I have seen
That's
that
what I'm
before.
saying. So it's like they just want a person who can portray that character.
Okay, fair. That makes sense.
So it's not necessarily a lookalike.
Okay. Okay, babe, so it's your turn.
You know what? The people I'm thinking of, they have hair. It would suck to shave their head.
But they'll do it.
I'm torn between Mark Wahlberg or Channing Tatum.
Ooh, Channing.
Yeah?
Yes.
I like
Yes.
the character Mark Wahlberg portrays. Like there's just the way he acts.
I think
it's very close to what he might be like in real life.
that's funny because I really think Channing would do a good job portraying you.
Okay, fair enough.
Just with the facials and stuff, I think so.
I agree. In that sense, for sure.
Wow. That was an awesome question.
I had to think about it. That took me that whole time.
Doesn't matter. You got the answer, and
All right.
I like that. I like the you gave us 2 options, and I think I could totally see one of the 2. I can see both, but for you, I'm leaning towards Channing. All right, guys, it's your turn. Here's the question again.
Who would you like to play you in a movie?
Guys, please comment down below. Let us know. All right, next question. Describe a time when you had trust broken and how that affected you.
I was told something and I was lied to. I trusted the person that told me. And so there was this drop, like a real disappointment that they would do that to me. I trust you. Like, why would you break that. So anything you say after this point,
Mm-hmm.
I won't believe you like I used to. That trust is broken. Right. So that's how that affected me.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that was kind of significant. I didn't think I had anything, but then you realize after. It's true.
Yeah. It's always some aspect, right? My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Same type of thing where a person you trust and you tell them something and they almost like use it against you.
Oh.
And
When you tell somebody something in confidence and then they, oh man, that's messed up.
yeah, and they use it against you. That has happened to me, and like my heart dropped. It dropped. It sank. And I felt so empty because when you trust somebody and they break that trust, it's a different type of feeling. Like, man, trust is so, it's something like you give. It's like, man, I trust you, like with my life, with everything, and you go and do that. It's like, it just makes you think other things. And you don't want to think those other things.
I feel for you, babe.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that was kind of a sad one, but still thought provoking.
It's past.
It's
That
the
was an
past.
experience.
It was. You move forward from it. You learn
Yeah.
and you grow. All right, guys, it's your turn. If you like, please share it. Let us know. Here's the question again. Describe a time when you had trust broken and how that affected you. All right.
All right.
Are we moving on
Too
to the
deep.
last question?
We're already on the last question.
It makes me so sad. Okay.
All right, guys. You ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
All right, guys. Last question. What part of your life have you still not figured out?
Can this episode go any deeper? Like, these are pretty deep questions.
What part of your life have you still not figured out? Okay. I'm already like stumped on this. I
Me
don't
too.
know. Like, do you guys, when you hear that question, is there something that pops into your head right away? There's some aspect of your life you're trying to figure out?
Okay, here's my take on the shake. Yes, I say take on the shake. You don't like it, but I do. All right, this is my take on the question. And here's my personal answer. The part of life that I'm still trying to figure out is how to cope with parenting, because it's hard, it's difficult, and each of our kids are 3 different beautiful, gorgeous human beings with 3 different personalities. And the way one child deals with something, the other child does not. And the part of life that I'm trying to figure out is I love all of these little human beings just equally the same. And I'm parenting them just the same. At least I think I am. I know I'm not perfect. My kids aren't perfect. We are not perfect. But how do you make sure that you raise a respectable child that wants to grow up and give back to like the community and find places where they can help, you know? Because, you know, kids will find their own way. They get to an age and it's like they try to find themselves as they try to figure out life. But I'm trying to figure out the whole parenting thing. Like, that's the part of life. Like, it's
Really?
Yeah, it's definitely a course, and you can go whichever way, and it's difficult raising children, and you want to raise them the right way. And that part of life is like, you know, to me is one I think I could definitely
You want to figure it out?
figure out a little bit better.
You know
If I knew, oh yeah, they totally do this. Like when Jasmine cut her hair. I know all kids do it. I know all kids do something like this, or they become mischievous. But why? And it's just like, it's like kids will be kids, but it's like if I had a better concept of their psychology and how they think, I probably
Oh
would
my
do things a
gosh.
little better. Like, I don't know. Okay, tell me your answer. I'm sorry, guys. That's parenting. That's the part of life I'd like to figure out.
Parenting.
Because it can be really confusing and
okay. The parenting thing is, from my perspective, it's just an experience. Like, it is what it is. For me, I wouldn't think there's anything to figure it out. That's it.
Okay.
I enjoy talking to other parents and them sharing their experiences.
Yes, I do too. I love it.
Because you realize it's the exact same thing everywhere. You do the best you can with what you've got in your own experiences and sharing them. That's what it's sort of all about. Because other people don't know your kids. They share how they deal with their own children and the experiences they have and what works and doesn't work. And, you know, based on your own kid's personality, you go from there.
Right.
For myself, part of my life that I still haven't figured out, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to describe this. It's like, I know that I'll never figure it out, but every now and then you get a glimpse of a certain direction and like sort of a focus in life.
Okay.
And it feels good, and it's like what you're trying to do is get things out of the way to make that path clearer or something. And I think it's almost like trying to keep that, I don't even know how to describe it.
Like keep that focus and navigate through that? Is that what you want? Like navigate better because you know that things are going to work out for you. And it's just knowing that and continue to have that drive, that motivation, that thought process all the way through the obstacles.
To get to that place.
Okay.
Okay.
And stay there.
When we have conversations or something and your focus goes good and you know the direction is proper, you almost feel lighter and you feel this momentum, and it's literally a feeling.
Right.
So if it's almost like figuring out how to maintain that as much as possible.
That makes perfect sense. Yep, that makes perfect sense.
And it's almost the effort, even the trying to go to that feeling is maybe that's figuring it out. I don't know. Like that there is no one way. It's just it's like the journey versus the destination.
Yeah. Because that makes sense. Yeah.
Does it?
Yes, it does make sense.
I don't know. I had a hard time putting that in words.
That's okay. But some of them, that's why they're thought-provoking questions. You're supposed to think about it and not just spit it out. All right, guys.
That's good.
That was really good. Thank you for that. All right, guys. So it's your turn. Here's the question again.
What part of your life have you still not figured out?
We would love to know. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, guys. So that's the end of Date Night Conversations, episode 10.
Oh, episode 10. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys. Again, we really love the interactions. Comment down below. Let us know your responses to these questions, and we'll see you again next time.
Yeah, we will. Bye.